What up, though? It's your man's DJ King. You in for another episode of Seat at the Throne. It's good to be back. You know, I had to take a little pause. I got my guy in this motherfucker. It's very special to guest. My man's Slim with the Pack. What's going on, my dog?
My G.
What's the word, man?
What's up with you, G?
On, brother?
Hey, man. Working, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do best.
I was gonna say, so you got your, your work clothes on, but then you, what's that? Eclectic? I forgot the word.
No,
okay, eclectic, type of guy, yeah.
So it could be this, cause I can go from work to the club, to on the stage, to the chill spot. To
really, that'd be his style, but he'd be maxing out on that bitch. He'd be cool with this shit. Like, man, your style is impeccable, bro. And like Mike Tyson said, your style is impeccable, but it works for you though, bro. Like that's what's up. But you got the turtleneck. In July, like you see I'm in shorts.
It's a whole nother one, yeah. I just had somebody at the JOB was on there, like, you got to turn next to. I had to tell him, I said, when you slim, you can be like that, you cool all year round, so just trust me.
Except I'm always cool, so it don't matter.
It's a purpose.
That's what's up, brody.
Like,
what they say, I got my hoodie on in the middle of the summer, or the baby in Callus on, or some shit like that. Yeah, they said, nah, fuck that, I got my turtleneck on.
Turtleneck going on.
That's what's up, brody. Well, what's been up, my dog?
Man, dropping music, going on tours of these cannabis facilities, educating folks, entertainment and marketing. It's been a lot of that growing and being put together, especially this 2023 campaign. So, yeah, got definitely, like I said, working, and still a good old 9 to 5. So it don't change. We working no matter what.
Whoa, and all that's not even the 9 to 5. Like, man, it's not like you've been pretty busy. So hold on. Of course, we know you do music, great rap career. Mm-hmm. We're gonna pause on that for a second. You said the marketing and all that type of stuff. Before we get even into all that, you're 9 to 5. What do you do?
So on the 9 to 5 side, I'm an account manager for a vape hardware company. So I'm in the cannabis space still, but if you know about the weed pens, as I tell folks, the weed pens take the oil out of it officially, and then you have like the battery or the cartridge, or even to a point, I got one with me on, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't be able to see far, but it's a disposable, so you can just pull that bit, you know what I'm saying? I sell those, you know what I'm saying? So don't come to me if you talking about, where the weed, sometimes I don't know what that is, but if you like, where the hardware, I need the 9 to 5, call me.
But trust you the guy though, like, you one of them go-to guys for weed though.
Yeah.
Like, even not, like, okay, so of course they know that, you kind of got like, I won't say you in the lane with Wiz Khalifa, but somewhere in that rural,
it's that cannabis,
heavy cannabis smoker, so it's in the music.
We talk about it for real.
You was talking about, with the marketing and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And even in your 9 to 5, you're dealing with weed, so you're never too far from it.
Not at all.
That's how. All right, so that's how me and Slim came across. Once again, I done mentioned Dab Wars before on here, Dab House.
Yep.
Shout out to Big J, but yeah, that's where I came across Slim. Shit. And he was performing up in there, whatnot. And he had the Dab House on Smash. So
that was real.
And ever since then, I've been, rocking with him. Like, his music, I like his flow, his whole style, everything about this is different. Like, it's not just your typical average rapper. But yeah, point is, met you in weed world, so you're never too far.
So it's never too far. Never too far.
That's facts. So when they say Slim with the Pack, is that where that's where that come from? Because it's like clearly it's never too far away from you.
Slim with the Pack is definitely where that comes from. Whether it's helping, blessing somebody that's in need at that little quick moment, whether it's just helping myself, and I may just pass you to Jay. Like, I'm saying, the pack is always at least gonna be on me somewhere, and it's some way towards definitely having it on me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of various other ways, It could be some shit for the women, some shit, I had a couple women say, that's what that mean? I'm like, maybe it mean that, but we on the cannabis end, so at the same time, that's what, I always got some.
And not incriminating ourselves either on top of that.
No, we got
so
good,
that can mean various amounts of things.
We got good wives. Shout out to the wife. Hello.
Yo, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
With that being said, though, you was talking about the Jays. Seemed like you single-handedly waged war on anybody that smoked anything but Jay.
Oh yeah. It's real life. It's all a lot of love, but it's all a lot of love for the plant and not necessarily what somebody's particulars is. So I'm thinking about the plant before I'm thinking about somebody else's favorite thing to do. So when I'm putting the war together, when it got, especially going at it with these papers versus anything that's a leaf or Rello or wood.
You be going hard on the leaf roller.
You know what I'm saying? I got some. It's a post coming up this week. All I got to say is it's a post. Yeah, like if
it's
you
an attack this weekend.
I tell this the truth. If you roll up in front of me, not that I'm not gonna do something on purpose all the time, but I will. At a point, may record. You may do something that you think is regular, and it's gonna be, in my mind, I'm already like, I got like 60 jokes for that. So gonna record it. But this the thing, I will tell you right away. I'll tell you thank you, I got you, and I'll tag you in it later. So consent is there. I don't care what you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We in the free world. Yeah, you were rolling outside.
Just don't roll your leaves around.
Just don't do crazy. Like when people their guts everywhere. I gotta, we're gonna talk about that. Did you see me have to do some guts? The only guts I got is the trimmings from this damn bud. I don't got none of that, you know what I'm saying? And hey, it's just a lot of wide range of things why I can, you know what I'm saying? I got 1,000,002 jokes times 10 when it comes to this. So we gotta post this week. Shout out to whoever tagging this one this week. Yep.
All right, so yeah, somebody's about to catch a random shot this week, so be on the lookout.
Early in the morning, because I gotta be at the JOB too at like 9. So first thing you wake up is like, who is this? Oh my God.
So why are you so pro J's and on papers over leaves?
Because the fact that if you would, it's the cheat code. People call somebody said the cheat code was to roll it in the wood, which is the shittiest thing I've heard. But to the point of what they said, the cheat code, the diamond test, I'm gonna let you know, this is the diamond test. I'm gonna coin that phrase. The diamond tester of cannabis,
you heard it here first,
is papers. Because at the end of the day, when I roll it, and if I don't get that flavor, or if it burns a certain way, just a lot of factors that can tell you right away in the paper. Versus in the wood, you either gonna know if it's really great because it's smoking that tough through a wood, or it's just smoking. Like you're not gonna know if it's terrible because at the end of the day, it's already masked. Yeah. So it's really that. And then just on a deep, even deeper level, just our folks, it's a lot of shit with us. So it's not, we the ones know about the backwoods, we all this stuff, but they ain't helping nobody. I mean, we done had probably them papers ain't changed prices since fucking 90-something. Before I was born, before I maybe been born, or even before I smoked. Them papers, them zigzags, still the same price. But you gonna keep going through hell trying to buy Rellos, backwoods. Papers come with 33. Unless you wet up my papers, unless you wet up 32 maybe, but 33, you wet up my papers, that's the only way it's gonna get ruined. But why do you open up a fresh pack of woods and not a 2 out of 5 work? 3 out of 5 is cool.
True.
True. So they be fooling us. They be getting us, man. They get us with a lot of stuff. That's why it's like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep pushing this wave because there's a lot of people that be like, damn, come on, man, let up. Nah, I'm really do this out of the love.
No, this is real war.
It's out of love, man. And I smoke Rellos. I smoked Rellos. I definitely done had a real leaf, smoked a leaf, and done it backwood. Like, so it's not a habit. It's just, you know what I'm saying? When you're elevating, you gotta get better.
I feel it. When you know better, you do better, as they say. So okay. No leaves, as you say. All right.
Nope. It's been some years too now. Like real, probably like 3, at least going on 3.
3 years.
Yeah. Solid 3. I was smoking papers and stuff still before then, but it's like solid, like cold, or like 3, like yep. And I'm talking shit about it. For sure.
So yeah, that's the war report on leaves versus papers, or papers versus leaves. That's the war report.
Y'all hold papers versus the world.
Papers versus everybody.
Exactly.
Oh, you can't get you a brand going. Papers versus everybody. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. So what was that? The Hip Hop Legends concert? I caught you backstage.
Yeah.
What was that? This past weekend?
This been a long little weekend with the, you know what I'm saying?
Happy 4th, everybody.
You know what I'm saying? 4th of July situation on a Tuesday. So yeah, that was technically what, Saturday, weekend. Friday? I think that was Friday.
No, Saturday the 1st.
That was Saturday?
Saturday the 1st, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Saturday, the 1st. Yep. And literally, yeah, I was in the, man, if it was 10 o'clock when Exhibit had got off and they were doing intermission, I was in the bed as a 9. I had seen some folks off the Instagram quick say, oh, what? Hey, what? You got to, okay, cool. All right. Up, let me get down there.
So you didn't even know about it?
I knew about it,
okay.
but I wasn't thinking about I wasn't actively thinking about it. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, being in this, you know, cannabis and the entertainment, doing my music, like, you can get in situations that you ain't had a ticket for. Let's say that. I don't want to be super humble, but at the same time, I don't want to be no, you know what I'm saying? Just, hey, shit, you know what it is. Let me in that bitch. She was at Shane Park. They call it the Reeds Bank, but it's Shane Park.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I ain't, you know, not knowing that, it'd be like funny to be like, okay, I seen you there. Okay, yeah, my man's maybe give me in there, but I don't have that right now. It's not that thing right there.
I get you. Okay.
But it was that because literally I came with my pack. My man said, oh, you can't have that in. It was like, all right. He's like, well, shoot, I got you. I'll hold it down. Hey, shout out to my mans that held the pack down, because when I came back, he said, here you go. I said, I got you. And he got definitely, after work, he was good and had a chance to, and I gave him buzz. So if he rolled up a roll or anything, hey, not mad, go ahead. Appreciate what you did. And you ain't stealing this shit. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So no, yeah, that's an
you get to duck the one bullet, you know, because, you know, see, that happens when you get.
You gotta help people, man. The most important people. The most important people in the entertainment is PR, and not in this order, but just saying PR, DJs, security, and anybody that has to do with like sounds and like setup. Yeah. Them folks, you want to get into any event. I see what you're saying, they are the ones, because at the end of the day, them the most important ones that put the stuff together. So I'm strategically, like, not strategically, because you can't. No, that's smart, if you cool, you cool. No matter if you rapper or DJ, but at the end of the day, I'm more get around and be friends with the DJs and those types, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's just picking the brain and shit, and they, you know what I'm saying, see how it works. So
okay,
yeah.
And shout out to everybody that performed. Shout out to Exhibit. You know, shout out 8 Ball MJG.
Yeah, man, that was real. Daz and Corrupt.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to DJ Salam Rec.
Because Corrupt, you know, shout out Salam Rec. Yep. But yeah, shout out my dog Corrupt. You know, that's my dude. You know, he showed me love. You know, for when I came out there to go visit him with my man's Obi out in Vegas, you know, he remembered, you know.
Obi did, they had that nigga jump up. That was different. That was different.
You know, I'm gonna say shout out because I had to save our Detroit legends for last. You set up, you know, and shout out to, you know, them people that came from out of town to perform for us, you know, and all your music we appreciate. But, you know, once again, you know, I got to do it for my hometown heroes. So shout out Big Hurt. He did your motherfucking
He popped out. He did?
Yeah, Big Hurt.
No, I did see him on fire. I'm tripping. It is Hurt. Never mind. And who?
Hurt, Jay Nutty, my guy Jay Nutty. Shout out you. And then of course Stretch Money. I
was about to say. I know they got their
hometown heroes performed.
I saw
Detroit
that.
Legends. Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, I had to, you know, say it on, you know, for the last.
They had Obi pop out for that.
And then they had Obi.
I was like, oh shit, okay. I remember listening to that. I remember being at the crib, being in Chicago off of that, like. Especially with Nate Dogg on it.
So that's where you from?
I'm from Chicago, South Side.
Okay, shout out to Chicago, South Side. Okay, that's definitely what it is.
Yeah, man.
How long you been in the city?
Like shoot, it's been a little second now, like 4 years.
Okay, 4 years.
Pushing about 4 years. I got different stints in Michigan, like prior to this, but this been the most consistent.
Okay.
So. Yeah, man. Like I said, the cannabis situation, and like I said, you seeing the rap and the music, the entertainment's hosting, because I'm hosting cannabis events, and like I said, bringing up the marketing and education. That's cannabis, you know what I'm saying, led too. Okay. But it's very much it's elevating, because this world is fucking with weed. You can just put it simply to that. So,
when's your next cannabis event you host? Like, how long you been doing that?
I've been doing that for shit, really since I'm like moved here. Moved here in like 18, 19.
So you've been hosting.
So I've been throwing just kind of just starting from shit, seeing just my buddies coming here, and it's just a DJ and 2 other people that RSVP to. It's 100 people at the listening party, and over 300, 200 folks RSVP. Like, just watching as an independent artist and as a business owner in this space, just paying attention to, you know what I'm saying, as we kind of talk, like the real life results. Like, you know what I'm saying, I know how my page is, I know a comparison and stuff, and it may not be, shit, it may not be what, you know what I'm saying, others got, but I know the
yeah.
loyalty, I know who the comments, I know how that shit is going, and I know that shit turns into real life people coming out to
Off top.
what you do. So it's been a while doing that, the hosting and throwing my own events, but as of I'll say probably like this past year, with messing with the industry, the cannabis industry, the brands that are in the stores. I started messing with them probably about a year and some change ago, and that has been a great thing. So shout out to Exotic Matters, because they definitely the folks that put me on, and yeah, good friendship, good business.
I definitely agree. I think cult fans or cult favorites are better than fan favorites, because it's like, fans, definitely they're good. They definitely support you. But when you got like a cult following, like, they follow you no matter what. They fuck with you no matter what. Like, so it's like if you just dropping some demos or, like, hey, I'm about to test a new sound, let's see how this goes. Yeah, they rock with you anyway, because like they've been following you from jump. And that's, what you have. Like anybody, especially from Weed World. Anybody that, fucks with Weed World, they know Slim with the Pack. Like, you're definitely familiar in that lane. My nigga Willie Peso, he's another one that's, that's like that. Like, you fuck with Weed World, you two are, one of the main two artists, especially in this region. I won't say just in this city, in this region, that's, known.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, shit, that's just the work you've been putting in. I'm stating facts. Like, known in this region, like, dealing with Weed World, you and Peso is definitely, two who, like, stand out there I know the most, like, in the weed genre type of music,
And we both got ranges, like different ranges, even like different approaches to the, music and to our cannabis world. And at the end of the day, I got to put out, coming into this space and coming to, Michigan, let alone just the Detroit space and every part of, the space that deals with, especially with cannabis. Like Peso is definitely where somebody was like, okay, you got to know who that is, but you also got to pay attention to the work and see what that guy's on. And then, at the end of the day, know that you gonna always see him. And more than just not always see him, it's like, no, that's a good dude. And we can do good business, because he's already had the trail of that. Like, and you don't hear nobody say no crazy shit about Willie J. Peso.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Because he get good shit, got all this shit straight in order, and at the end of the day, you gonna get your shit done. So we got shit, songs just out already. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
We got some newer shit.
Speaking of Peso, I'm about to get your ass on here, Peso. Come through, fuck with your man.
We definitely got a couple. We got some shit. Give and go. You gotta check it out. It's on Peso's. I think his previous situation he put out. I think he just put out something. So before that, it's called Give In. The letter N. Give and Go.
Give and go.
Yep.
I like
me and
that.
Mugs want to see some me and Peso shit, so it's gonna get there. It's gonna get to. It's gonna get there.
It's gonna be. Hold on. Now that I think about it, y'all are like almost like a Red and Meth or a Currency and Wiz.
It's there because it's like the lane is the lane, but it's like the approaches is still. They different approaches, but it's almost still the yin and yang situation, because it's like, yeah, that shit do mesh. That shit do work.
Starlito and what's his name, Don Tripp.
Yep,
yeah,
we met them. They came. They performed last year in I think Ipsy or Lansing. Lansing.
Yeah. They always
that's
do
why I
this
met Currency.
motherfucker.
Speaking of, I met Currency then too. So that was.
I've been trying to reach back out to him, trying to get him, come through. Shit, not just for the interviews. Shit, I'm trying to book him for this, performance shit, that we trying to set up, but that's a whole nother story.
I feel you on that.
But yeah,
we got to pop to the NO.
Yeah.
We got folks in the NO. We got some folks in the NO. Shout out my folks, Nudie in the NO. Definitely a guy that literally messing with Peso. And Nudie is a guy that's a great artist down there, so I'll get you hip to him.
Yeah.
He threw event, had the event. Devin the Dude. He booked Devin the Dude.
Yeah.
Got to perform over there, and Devin Dude up and perform. Like, oh man, like.
Yeah.
Devin, you know what I'm saying? That's
Devin
Dude.
We lane artists. And
what the
Devin
hell?
Dude is that guy. Like, if y'all don't know,
like
or not
for real,
here,
you sleep. Like you can be
you're not
sleep.
here.
Like it's almost like if you know, you know. Like that's ain't even
Basically.
sleep. If you know, you know.
And once again, matter of fact, Devin the Dude is a perfect example, because it's like Devin Dude is out there. He's up there, but a lot of motherfuckers may not know who Devin the Dude is. But this is what I was talking about as far as a cult following. He's good regardless, because if you, once again, that's one of them artists, if you in the know, you in the know. And so it's like, shit, just with those people, he good alone. His music gonna sell alone. Like he's gonna.
They booked him at Hash Bash.
Exactly.
He's
Matter of fact, I've seen you do a couple of performances at Hash Bash and Peso.
Yep.
Matter of fact, so when's the last time you performed?
Last time I performed, Spark in the Park in Ipsy.
Okay.
That was a kind of 2-day situation, cannabis situation that had Be Real On the Saturday, I performed Be Real of Cypress Hill was the headliner for that day. Then the next day, the headliner on Sunday was Yin Yang Twins and Redman and Method Man. And it
That's
was
what's up,
raining that
speaking of.
day. And but it also, the rain was definitely happened that Sunday. But when I say Yin Yang Twins went in, Method Man and Redman went in, like,
what's up.
and it just gave me just the eyes and be like, yeah, it don't matter, like it don't fucking matter.
Yeah, nah.
Get
For
up
a
there and
good
do what the
concert,
fuck you
people
gotta
will be
do,
there,
and they put out like, yeah, we been in front of 10,000, we been in front of 50. Y'all don't give us no fucking energy, we ain't on shit,
Yeah,
man. That turn folks up and all this, man. You getting
Straight up,
Red
that's
Man and
real.
Method Man, like
That's real.
right this close type shit. So it was like, man, like.
That's real as hell.
Just
like,
another.
like,
So I'm a student. This special to me. I'm really a student of everything. So
got
it's like
to.
paying attention to see, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, you see where they at, and they the same shit with the rain. Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I was
They don't
getting
give a
at.
fuck. They own that. They could have said, nah, we good on this.
Exactly. I was gonna say you always gotta have that sense of humility, like he said. Like nigga, we done performed in
Like, knock
in
it out.
front of 10,000, and
You folks
also
did
in front
good
of
business.
50. And it's like I know exactly who the fuck I am. I could be on some asshole shit, but on the same token, because of what I went through, and it's y'all that got me to where I'm at. I'm always gonna remain humble, so like you know, I don't like shit. But I can ask for this though. At least give me some energy. Don't have me just performing and y'all all
Yep.
driving.
Yep.
I can't ask for that though. I can at
And
least
that
ask
shit was-
for some crowd
It made
participation.
it work in the rain too. So
And
it's
that's smart. Yeah.
That was the last one. That was the last one. But that was definitely just elevating and ascending in each performance. Just getting on stages where I know I should be there. Two, even if it's some stages that I'm not there, when I get on that stage, whatever stage that next one is, just going in and making sure folks, you know what I'm saying, even more get engulfed with Slim. $sign LIM. Please don't forget that $sign.
Yeah, word,
Especially because it really, when you look the music up. So this folks don't get when I say something. When I say this, it's seriously one that kind of, it's a lot of $sign LIM. Let's say that, but it's only really one that's with the pack and 2 Ks on there. At the end of the day, that Slim with the $sign is to first find me a little bit more easier. And still a little bit tougher because you got to add the $sign, but it's still a meaning in coming from my company that I own with the Money Side brand is the company I own.
Right.
That is incorporating entertainment and marketing cannabis. So
Right.
the $sign is really just a deeper telling of even where I'm from, being in the south side of Chicago. Evergreen Park was more middle class. My mom made sure we were straight. Like, I ain't dealing with all that extra
Shout out
shit
to
people
moms.
hearing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have to deal with that shit. It wasn't too far. Wasn't too far, you know what I'm saying? On the drive, like, yeah, you can get there. People could, but no, we were out the way enough to where that neighbor, yeah, I was good. I could be straight.
And let me point that out for those. There's no question. You clearly see he a real person because he didn't have to say that, divulge that information. He could have with the I'm a hood nigga, Rob, got it out the mud and all. He could have pumped fake heavy. He let you know, like, so.
It
there's
still
no
be
question.
getting it out the shits because at the end of the day, from zero, I came here. You come around,
Yeah,
nobody
moving
fucking
type
with you.
situation,
Nobody know you. None of that shit. To get to a point, it's still the same grind. Just you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
my parent decided to, you know,
And there's nothing
that's
wrong
what
with that.
her.
We gotta
And that's
change our
at the end of the day. That's why we
mindset.
gotta always think like, you know what I'm saying? Be hood, but if your people can get you out that motherfucker too, they should.
Yeah, we gotta change our mindset.
It's a
on
better-
that.
it's a better
Just because
situation
That's what
sometimes.
we work for. That's what we grind for. That's
It's
what y'all
what
be
we
talking
do.
about y'all on the block for, to get my family or my kids out the hood. And when you finally do get them out the hood, you bash the kids. Oh, you had a silver spoon in your mouth, like
Exactly. That's that we got.
And that's a problem.
You,
Like,
you
shit, you
supposed to
mad?
do that for me. That's the good part.
Yeah,
That's why it's like
exactly.
it's a
Exactly.
balance. Like I understand the balance of, you know what I'm saying, being in the hood, and understand that being one moment that shit my mom had, and then after that notice that, oh yeah, well I had to move up. Da, 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 like, so at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what, you know what I'm saying, my experience being from the south side of Chicago to now just moving around how I am, man. Gotta do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta do
You've
it.
been keeping busy, and I'm glad, you know, my city showed you love, because like I said, they fucking with you over here, like, and that's why I can comfortably say in this region, because shit, like, you know, shit from, you know, Chi-Town, you know, here, and shit, Indiana, and Ohio, and
It's
whatnot,
all
because
stuff,
I know for a fact, didn't you do a performance in Ohio
I
as
did
well?
Auntie's house.
Yeah,
Auntie's
yeah,
house is
yeah.
definitely a nice advertising for this project that I have out, Chandelier Music. Shout out to DJ Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? Folks don't know
Ill Will.
DJ Ill Will officially, Icewear Vezos DJ.
That's what's up.
And he jumped into a producer bag, and you know what I'm saying, really he's been producing, but you know what I'm saying, this was, for me, I took this project very much seriously and took it head on to where, you know, I made sure that, you know what I'm saying, this, you gonna hear this, whether you thought he was a super mega producer or you like, damn, he making beats. No, this is this guy, this particular guy that be in the cut, that be in the strip club, all that, he made this beats, and then it's combined with Slim, which is a different element. The music is a different element. We got 6 songs on there.
So
Each song had a different vibe, because each day, I take it to further, each day was like, whatever that song was, that's that vibe for that day. That's how it was that night. And he was making fresh shit there. It wasn't I'm sending you shit. It was making it. I'm not in the background mumbling and and all of a sudden, okay, yeah, send it, because now I got some.
That's what it is.
That's how it works. So it's like, that's what I'm on. These next drops is that.
And yeah, you gotta have that chemistry, that collaboration chemistry.
Got to.
So yeah, no, that's lit. That's lit. Well, shout out to Ill Will. Yeah. I'm interested in that. So yeah, speaking of. So yeah, now let's dive into the music.
Facts.
All right, so when is that project dropping?
It's out.
Okay.
Chandelier Music is out.
Chandelier.
I did a nice listening party in March. March.
Okay.
Officially, so it came out. So it's been it's been a couple months. It's definitely been a couple
all
months.
That stuff?
Everything.
Y'all go to the Chandelier Music.
$LIM.
That shit hard just because it's called
Chandelier Music. It's definitely.
Y'all go check that out. Chandelier Music.
Yes, it's about these papers. It was about these papers, but it was the elevation. Just you know what I'm saying. We was talking shit. It was a point that Ill Will was just smoking papers. And
you done converted him.
He converted. And it was even right before we did the project, he was like 2 years prior we had recorded music. We had been recording some music. But I low-key recorded in his basement, and I came in there with some Douce and just joints and was just smoking. And he was smoking cigarettes, and he quit smoking cigarettes. Told me later, because he's like, I was uncomfortable with the fact that you wasn't doing that shit, and I was gonna be down here just puffing it. Little steps like that matter to me, because I hear people say, man, I'm still smoking blunts, but I'm trying the papers. I get people that convert and hit me up about it, because at the end of the day, it's something that happens where it fucks it up. So this music is even more on you know what I'm saying, and these are with artists, these with the artist buddies, these with these folks that I'm, you know what I'm saying, every day seeing just on the Instagram or anything like that. So it's definitely that would hence push Chandelier Music, because we was thinking elevation and just joints and real chandeliers, and just how the centerpiece of it, just having that in the room is so key, and just different rooms and traveling.
Videos, because now my mind running with this.
Mr. Proud is like the song that we led off with. Shot a video in Atlanta. Real smooth situation. Kind of Mr. Proud is really to play off the shit, the cartoon. As I kind of mimic myself to having, you know what I'm saying, the kids, you know what I'm saying, having a dog at one point, having kids, the wife, you know what I'm saying, my grandma, my mom being the grandma, you know what I'm saying, just being around, just kind of just played off of that, you know what I'm saying, going to work, just playing off of it. But with Ill Will and the Beast, this was aggressive tone, a little bit more on my feeling of back home in Chicago, a little bit where you talk like the, you know what I'm saying, the Chiefs, and the, you know what I'm saying, a little bit in the range of just a little bit more aggressive in the tone, and not just the smooth, you know what I'm saying, ride out beat. So cool this particular even beat was almost something he wanted to ship off to Bezo, literally. And like, let me hear it, and he was like, I don't know what you gonna be on this, or you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna do, not really thinking I'm gonna do shit with it. And it was it's the toughest song all out the 6.
That's what's up.
And so I did that video, and then we got another video for what's that, Takeover. But it's more on some, you know what I'm saying, young ladies for the ladies type of shit. Because that's how really the raps is about weed and the women in my world. So 3 W's, that's what it is about. So it's got a, you know what I'm saying, it's got a definitely a smooth vibe for the women. So we still got into that bag. So that's the next video. But officially, I got actually a newer one video coming out. You know about Jay Worthy?
I can't say that I do.
So Jay Worthy is a guy that's coming out of the West Side, but heavy Larry June features projects. Hey, nope, he's from West Side, California.
Oh, okay. Shout out Jay Worthy.
Good name to check out some vibes from him, like for real. Whole projects with Larry June, whole projects with Currency. The Alchemist, like you know what I'm saying.
Alchemist really, is one of my favorite producers.
You know what I'm saying. So this let real guy that's got some real work in this game and like the whole industry. Knocked out a feature, got a feature from him. I got a video. We putting that's coming out I'm putting that out in a couple days, literally.
Okay.
So that's a big.
What's the name
that's
of that song?
Always.
Always.
Yep, I'm play that. I got you when
Please do. Please do.
I got you. I'm gonna give you the damn preview for sure.
But yeah,
it's definitely new music dropping. Like I said, in the waves of, you know what I'm saying, a couple freer songs, and then I'm doing EPs. I'm knocking out 4 to 6 songs with co-producers. Like,
So you've been getting
that's what
busy,
I'm on.
busy. Okay.
So we got a couple projects that's already ready to get out with visuals.
Now, when you said that 70s cartoon character, I ain't gonna hurt you because that, or I think you said cartoon, but in my head, light bulb went off. I'm like, you know what? You do remind me of a 70s cartoon character. Like, you had that one outfit, like, it was like the bucket hat, and then it was like the overcoat, fur coat type thing. I'm like, when you said that, that's why I cartoonized in my head. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I can see that. Like, who was the creator of, like, a Scooby-Doo mixed with, what the heck, with the Fat Albert cartoon.
True.
Whoever's the creator of that,
Yeah.
that's the type of image I could, picture your cartoon, bro. That's what's up.
That should be true. That should be true. It's definitely, especially folks understand the personality. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to, you know what I'm saying? I definitely give off my personality at the same time being chill and being on a certain side. That's why it's like 70. That's why you can even speak to 70s, but at the same time speak to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people see the silly or feel, I would say it just feels like fun a little bit. Because people get to saying silly, and silly is like, nah, like, because this is, I'm writing. I don't, it's not even the same about saying somebody freestyling, but I'm writing. This is with these words that's coming out, or the way that they're being said is very much for real to a point of this is how it goes. But it's definitely, again, more, it's lighter than what's going on nowadays.
And it's working,
so
bro.
It's definitely organic, and it's definitely at, you know what I'm saying, for me, every time I perform, every time it comes around, somebody hear it, it's at least 1 or 2 people gonna come up and say, let me get the, and that's all that tip, pat on the back, I'll take that. I'm always taking that.
Because that's that humility, but 1, but 2, that's how you grow the fan base, or in your case, the cult fan base. Because now, like, the 1 and 2, like, dang, I do like his music. Now they're going to be looked for because now, so how a cult fan base works usually is because they more so gravitating because, they see some of them in you, basically. Yep. So it's like, yeah, they're going to be looking for you.
Super relate, because super feel like they relate to a lot of stuff, or they even, you know what I'm saying, you've seen them around, you've seen them for real a couple times at this point. They didn't watch you. A couple people be, you know what I'm saying, they didn't really watch the growth and watch what happened. That
part too, watch
so you get some people that was like, no, I really was fucking with this shit, or even like you said, to a point of who was in the, you know what I'm saying, getting in the weave situation. It gets to a lot of the cult following because it's not a mass situation. It seems like it's becoming mass, but it's not a mass situation. So everybody ain't smoking. So if you are smoking, then all right, it's already a tier of, you know what I'm saying, musicians. You already like, yeah, you smoking? Yeah, cut that on the radio. And you've already heard a couple of artists that now I could say I've literally just, from going to meet to being we standing on a certain stage at one point. Them was the guys that I had to hear the weed song at the beginning when I was smoking a damn blunt. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So
you and Peso, like definitely I seen the very beginning, with you, but Peso, like I seen some of his beginning stages. I'm not sure exactly when Peso started, but it's once again a lot of that from the Dab House. God damn, time flies. Like Dab House.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
And he was on it before that with Styles P features with Devin the Dudes.
I remember Styles P came to Dab House.
Yep. And that would have been the exact moment he had literally had a feature type shit. Like all them folks, anybody that was on some, I feel like weed shit probably in the last, like since probably before I got here, I feel like on some probably 2016, I feel like I can give probably Peso that credit. Or he will, or you have to be in the room. We had young Pounds from Runts. The Runts guys popped up, like did a whole pop-up tour thing here. Of course, it was at
You know what? And hold on.
It's.
I'm gonna take this little moment, a super big shout out to you, Big J, because I don't know if anybody ever really give you your flowers, for the whole, just the Dab House moving along. We ain't even talking about your influence in the weed world, but definitely just the Dab House.
That was that.
A lot of shit was birthed out of there, from businesses to artists to, shit, even helping me, with transcending and going further in my career. Because, I wouldn't even have hooked up with Obi Trice had it not, been, for the Dab House.
That's real. I caught up with my guy, DJ Cool Breeze.
Yeah, of course I know
through
Cool
there,
Breeze. Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
And I plug Cool Breeze there. Like, you know, I'm the one that brung Breeze there. Yeah, so, yeah, no, shout out to, you know, Big J. Like, you know, this your flowers, you know. Like I said, you don't get enough praise from Dab House, boy. I'm telling you, you had a real movement. I wish, you know, you kept going, and when you still do your thing, but we'll, you know, you already know, we done discussed that plenty of times. That's my guy. But, yeah, no, a lot of things was birthed out of the Dab House.
Definitely, I've had the Dab House. I've got a couple like very
You good, bro? I don't be trying to smoke on camera.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't figured. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to be like, damn, he just smoking that. He ain't even passed. Damn, y'all, my bad. I be off the fate, my bad. But no, like Dab House, and just speak for even my Detroit experience and being able to, you know what I'm saying, good amount of people that definitely accept it. You know what I'm saying? You always got people that wish, you know what I'm saying, that a guy don't come in and just do what the hell he do and step over some motherfuckers, but it is what it is. Yeah. Dab House, I had a couple of pivotal moments that I know that it propelled to, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing, especially performing. It propelled it a certain way to where, you know what I'm saying, from the meeting him there to a performance, I had a Detroit ass moment performing there, like trying to perform and get on the Hash Bash stage. I literally had to go against motherfuckers on just performing my shit, and then literally, because I'm not from there, I know I'm from Chicago, and then my man's, he was straight from Detroit. Y'all battle. Like, we had to rap back, like, freestyle. At the Dab House, dog, I was like, but I freestyle, but I know how to freestyle. Not no fucking, you know, battle rapper, but I know how to freestyle. And I got that bitch. Just, you know what I'm saying, say a couple things. Did you know what I'm saying? Say my couple things. It's really off the top of the head. I ain't got you. And he kind of was mumbling shit. He ain't really had that. Like, hey, and it was the art of this music. Like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, my dad made me freestyle in the whip. Like, y'all in second grade. Like, fuck, you don't, like.
I do this.
So it's like something that was at least in there that was that moment. Like, I remember he said freestyle. Kick it right now then, fuck it. I'm trying to get on this Hash Bash stage. Y'all better stop playing for me. I don't care. So it was, and that was in the Dab House. Jay was in that bitch, Jay, and that, I gotta say, like, that probably was definitely a moment Jay, if not right before then already, Jay really fucked with me.
That's what's
Big J, and I ain't, ever since then, like, Big J, like, always.
Cool Breeze is your DJ, right?
Cool Breeze, he was, you might as well say that's officially Willie J. Peso DJ. I adapted him as mine. We got, anytime you see Cool Breeze, you probably see Peso, or you probably gonna see, you know what I'm saying, you gonna see me, but yeah, Big J ended up, was like, yeah, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Tree. You know what I'm saying? Big Tree. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
I won't say I forgot about it, but it's like...
Oh, yeah. It's time passed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Time passed. Time really passed. This was the first year without him on the Hash Bash shit, technically. That's why it ain't even... That's why it's still like...
Shout out Big Tree. That was my dog, bro.
He saw me and he ended up was like, oh,
that
damn.
was my guy,
like, if it, like, he wanted to... Motherfuckers don't know, like, Big Tree... A couple people told me Big Tree wanted to manage me. Big Tree wanted to manage me. He literally like started speaking on me. So that's the, you know what I'm saying, Dab House, Detroit, that's where the Detroit like feel like, you know what I'm saying, going to obviously different, you know what I'm saying, different open mics type shit, but you know what I'm saying, them dealing with being in that situation, they say, okay, this the weed shit, but these motherfuckers still talking that rap. And you know what I'm saying, shout out to Coalition DJs with Ill Went, Mark G, you know what I'm saying, that's where my other side of this music shit with Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like that's no matter what, that's the base. That was the base. That is the base. Everything else now is just what I do and carry on, but the Mark G's, the Larry Loves, the reason why my single was on the label with Larry Love making this great ass beat I had, you know what I'm saying, Aries, Sussex Smooth, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Just the whole crew. It's the, you know what I'm saying, that young ladies, you know what I'm saying, Kenzie, Adore. We got it. It's a whole situation over there.
Adore? Shout out her. Yeah, that's my lady too.
Double O, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, DJ Double O Dollars, my guy. Yeah, shout out all the DJs.
I got damn shout out all for real. Shout out to all the DJs, but shout out to folks that was, you know what I'm saying, watch this shit go and was like, damn, what this is to, you know what? God damn. All right, like we know it did. Okay.
I'm telling you, I was there from the Dab War beginning. Matter of fact, of course, I know I was first DJ in that motherfucker, and then so that's why I put Breeze. But I'm talking about when this was still downtown before they tore the brick wall. Matter of fact,
I just
You know who
saw
introduced me to Dab Wars? And I'm
Who?
talking about this was still. It wasn't like it was the Dab House, but it wasn't like branded yet, and it was just more so.
Was that
a
in front
group
of
of
by the
people just-
LCA, the LCA too? Was that because that's I
It was
know
on
I was
John R.
at that okay because that's
John R. across from Little Caesars.
Yep,
Like
yep.
over there, yep.
And was Little Caesars even up? I don't even Little Caesars.
I don't think it was
I don't
up.
even think it was up because that's I've been to that. I went over there. That was my first one. I don't
That's
even
a
think
damn
Little
good
Caesars was up, or it might have been getting built, but it wasn't officially that.
Yeah, because
Oh,
no,
wait,
we
no,
didn't
wait.
have the street wasn't all parted off. None of that
Detroit
shit.
Detroit had it just been coming from Auburn
In
Hills,
fact,
like
I know
just
it wasn't.
about.
We talking like 2014 when I was in that bitch. No, Little Caesars wasn't
And
there.
I came here, and I still came at the trail end when Detroit Pistons was just about to move down there, but they still, I think, had
You're right,
at least
Pistons,
another
so yeah,
year in
last
Auburn,
year
like
wasn't there, yeah.
some one more year, but they
2013,
just did.
2014, yep.
So facts. Damn, how'd you who?
Yeah, so Foolish, my man's Foolish, you know, from the radio station.
Funny
Comedian
nigga,
Foolish. Yeah,
man.
that's my guy, Foolish. Yeah,
That nigga, hey, I fucks with him.
that's my guy.
Funny
Foolish,
ass
he the
nigga,
one, he
man.
was
That
like, you
nigga
know,
is a good comedian.
I got a spot for you. Come, come down there, or whatever. So
Yeah.
he had me come down there, and like I said, this is
He's a
when
good comedian.
they was just still more so a group of people just meeting,
Yeah.
on Mondays or whatever. So it wasn't, nothing yet. It wasn't even DJing there. It wasn't even like music, or at least
Damn.
they was playing off the phone basically. And then so Foolish had me come down there and DJ, and then from there, me and Jay got the brains. Man, we almost had the Dab League going. I wish we'd have stayed on this shit, but it is what it is. But boy, the Dab League, because remember we was doing the championship belts and all that type of shit, and that motherfucker boy, we used to go crazy, boy. This is all, and we was doing this before weed was legal. Let me not stop.
Y'all was mad. No, y'all was mad. Y'all was mad. Y'all legacy. Y'all in mad. Y'all was in mad
We
because a
talking
lot
about
of
the
niggas, lot of
rec
y'all,
part,
it was
just
mad
more
because
so
you couldn't
just-
shit. We couldn't go in that bitch shit. I'll say this. We
Hell,
couldn't go in that bitch without the mad
the reason why I'm
card.
saying like this because like we helped pioneer that move. I remember
it's
the
very
whole going
pioneer.
to the Ann Arbor, for all that shit. Well, of course with Hashbash, but it's like just plenty is fighting for it. What's his name? That Free the Weed. What's his name?
Forgot my man's. Oh, I know you're talking about. I
On
know you're talking
Instagram
about.
it's RL Clement or some shit like
Facts.
that, but I can't think of his name right now. But point is I was on the front lines with that weed shit. That's why I'm saying it like that. Like, nigga, we was on the front lines with this shit to get this shit legalized, at least here in, Detroit, Michigan.
Michigan is like that when it come down to it.
But yeah,
Real
man,
ones.
shout out to Dab House, all that to say, man. Shout out to Big
Dab
J,
House, for real.
and Dab House and whatever.
Definitely,
But
definitely.
okay, so you said you got a performance coming up when though?
It'll be officially. I'm on some bullshit. When I gotta perform? I think it's the 16th. I know I got some with Coalition on like the 16th. I know I'm going to Chicago. I'm gonna pop up for this. Shout out to Lady Buds, this young lady that's doing a comedy event. So I'm gonna pop out and chill type shit in Chicago for that. Right now I'm gonna say Coalition. I got a charity event coming up next week on the 11th that I'll be hooping in. So I'm gonna go back to my roots and brick a lot of shots and get my cardio up. This charity game. So shout out to.
Where's the charity game?
It's at William Palmer. I want to say.
Oh, but shout out my guy Will Palmer. That's another.
You gotta come.
It's beautiful.
It's
you
gotta come to that. It's Tuesday.
It's kind of crazy, but it's also beautiful.
It's at the Detroit Pistons practice facility.
Yeah, I know. Will. He been doing his motherfucking thing. So
I got
all right,
connected
so
with him. Shout out to the assist. Shout out my boy Marlon.
Let's see. I won't say I met. We came across him in his very beginning stages, but it was still in his early stages. Me and him, we had at a speaking engagement. Imagine that, me doing speaking engagements. But as a matter of fact, who put that speaking engagement on? Shout out my homegirl, Joy. I call her Big Joy because that's my girl. We do everything big, so that's our little thing. So Big Joy, but Joy ENT, whatever she had put on, something. But yeah, like my guy Will Palmer, he's a fashion designer. Like I said, he was like. I'm gonna say it was the very beginning stage, but it was still, around there. But just to witness his growth,
Yeah.
he been doing major things at the the Lexus Dome downtown.
I went to that. I went to that junk. I was
damn.
like, "Yo, what is this?"
Yeah, so it'd
it was
be
like probably
crazy.
the first like fashion event I've been to in Detroit. I've been to a lot. No, I wouldn't say it's the first, but I've been to a lot of variety different events. That one I was like, hold on, like. Damn, like this the dome,
It'd be
like
beautiful to
this.
see, a nigga's origin story, like when they just get started and all the stuff they talk about, and then down the road, you see, like they really doing it, like God damn, like okay, my nigga, and then not only just Just doing some of the shit that they said they were gonna do, doing shit like, you know, beyond what they expected, or pulling something major off that was totally out of nowhere. Like, damn, bro, you did like. Yeah,
And low key too, cause folks, I feel like folks, it ain't even about folks not knowing. It's again that if you know, you know. And I feel like he's in a bigger range, cause it's like, damn, like I didn't seen this person. I'm like, damn, and then all of a sudden, not even know Instagram, like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The Instagram take a picture next to somebody, like, no, right now I did, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I'll take a picture with, you know what I'm saying? Exhibit. I definitely like that. He like, nah, we got some shit we really actually working on. It's like, oh, damn, you with that? You know what I'm saying? That was an NBA player. Like, okay, damn, that, I saw the person, oh, that was Kerry Hilson. Like, what the hell? Like,
Palmer getting
like,
out here, bro.
what the hell? Like, all right,
And
like.
what's sweet about it is this is fashion, so I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's his marketing team or just his hunger or whatever, but he getting out there and he getting in contact with with the right people. So keep doing your thing, my guy. Shouts out to you motherfuckers doing it. I've been peeping the growth. That's definitely what's up.
Yeah.
But I like seeing people's origin story, and like I said, that's one of the beautiful things about, I guess, growing older. Like, you get to see a lot of people's origin stories, from where they started to where they at. Because matter of fact, here's another one. Let's see. Deshaun Franklin, let's see, what, Walk Fashion? I'm pretty sure you've seen Walk Fashion.
Okay.
Like, point is, he does fashion shows, and I just remember, it's origin days, starting, early days with him. Like, shit, and we talking even before 2012, like, type shit. Like, man, I guess I'm gonna expose my age, but point is, I've been around and I've seen a lot of people, from their starts to where they are now, to people that's coming out of nowhere, to,
Well,
like
I can definitely appreciate it. That's why I'm glad to, like I said, participate. I'm definitely gonna participate in that All-Star game. Like I said, for Coalition, they gotta definitely doing something that's sloppy crap. So I'm definitely performing there and getting, getting some music off and just dropping some projects and getting these visuals out. It's some stuff that'll be getting more in line and coming soon. So you gotta come to the Sessions with Slim. You gotta come when I throw my
Slim,
you gotta come to that. That's when I coordinate the vibe. The last two was like,
where do you do that at?
Man, it's a vibe that I'm just creating that I got
so
it's spots. It's spots. It's different spots, it's themes. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when obviously the listening session. The one before that was the Super Bowl party.
Okay.
The one before that was at the when the Weed Bar had their store at in the Eastern Market. I done work with literally a Bud and Breakfast. Shout out to the Copper House, and worked at a Bud and Breakfast that's in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We was out from their back. You know what I'm saying? Type. So it's gonna be a vibe. So just know when you see that date,
spots you could definitely pop up.
You know what I'm saying? Just it's just coordinating. It's at the end of the day, tying in my connections to Detroit and the people here, and knowing I'm a connector to a lot of some stuff and influence and stuff, like I said, with the papers and all this, and making sure y'all know, make sure that get good cannabis, and you gonna learn that from me.
I was gonna say, speaking of, you ain't got your own strain coming?
Stuff like that is working soon, and that's incorporating to the industry, and you know what I'm saying, like the industry folks that you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of industry people that is just more than just even the business. I got a lot of cool ass industry buddies that I'm learning and getting information from, and we got stuff to work on. Shout out to Freshy Fine. That's definitely a crew. That's definitely you can go to the store and get something. It's a lot of brands that you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely talking to and just working, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my education and its marketing aspect and even the entertainment side.
True student of the game, so he ain't just selling y'all bullshit, bro.
I'm getting this connected. That's what the Sessions with Slim. We connecting the industries and the people and say, go mess with them, and tell the industry, go mess with the people.
Yeah, you need your own
because otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, it's that's coming soon.
Or
you know
if not your own strain, your own papers. Ooh.
That one's sooner than, that's way sooner than later.
Slim Papes.
That's way sooner than later. And we got the Slimington shirts. You gotta get you, I gotta get you together with that.
Slimington shirt, boy.
Yep.
Slimington
little
Steel,
pre-pack.
like
It's gonna probably be like the pre-pack, like pre-rolls. That's what it probably is gonna evolve into. But Slimington, yeah, a couple people would be trying.
That's what's up, Brody. That's what's up.
Different names out here, so we out here, G. We out here, G. We got some.
Let's see, bro. That's why I'm like,
stuff, man. We ain't just talking about it. It's just actions. We doing it. We don't even be trying shit. We do it because trying is half-assed.
So I know Chandelier music just dropped.
Yes.
Do you got another project dropping at all? I mean, sometime this year?
Yes. Officially, we're gonna have. I got a project, Iceman Beats. I'm just telling these producers right now. I'm gonna tell you, the Iceman Beats, we got a project.
Okay.
Mike from Michigan, we got a project.
Okay.
I got a song I'm just getting recorded. I gotta make sure I pay my producer, because I will pay him.
You will be
his
paid.
his Instagram right now, because I forgot his name, but his Instagram is you_here_me. All I know is
I think I know. Yeah,
all I know is I caught a shout out to Sko RTL, the music group. Shout out to Sko. I was in Rock. I was in the studio, and they got a feature with them. And my man's the beat, like, oh my man, it's crazy. So I'm gonna have a project with him. So I got at least 3 that's ready, and 2 of them, the Iceman Beats and Mike from Michigan, they got visuals already. So the next one, I got probably one. My song, The Latest and Greatest. That's the one that's gonna be the shits. That's gonna be the shit. So that's visual right now. I'm very much putting that bitch together
so
to
you
make
dropping
sure.
July, August.
Let's see where we at. July. So July 7th. So technically July 7th is the song Jay Worthy, and the single, basically, as we're gonna put it, single, Always Always. So that visual's coming out. I'm gonna give at the end of the month. What's the end of July? I'm gonna give at the start of the next month that I'll be coming back out with probably the next visual for Chandelier Music, and then kind of get into
Chandelier Music, that bitch hard, bro.
yeah. And then I'm gonna guide into these other I'm gonna guide into the Mike from Michigan. Me and Mike from Michigan, our project coming out, and I'm gonna probably do that when I throw this next Sesame Slim in September.
Okay, so
it's gonna kind of
so
guide
one in
into
July,
it.
then one in September.
Yeah,
So take 'em off.
September. Yeah, but we're gonna have some we got music dropping in between.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, that's the way to do it. You know, stick and jab. Like, you know, the point is, you just stay an actor. And like you said, you already got your foundation set. So the point is just keep working shit, and then eventually, you know, let's take off to the next level. But
Yep.
you know, if you upcoming artist and you want to know the blueprint, kind of gets no better than the route he took.
Shit
Like,
is
you know,
really work.
started all organic. He didn't care if I had, like, just like what Red and Meth said. I didn't care if I had 1 fan, 2 fans, 10 people there at the show, 50 people at the show. Some numbers will grow. You just got to stick to it and keep doing your thing.
Yep.
As long as you keep doing your thing, people will gravitate to you. There's somebody for everybody. Or the point is, or even if they ain't 100% relation to you, they relate to you enough to gravitate and, you know, want to keep, you know, supporting you. So, you know,
Exactly.
yeah, keep doing your thing, and bro, because you motherfucking definitely been doing your thing, and I love it. It's just, I already know it's only a matter of time, because like I said, there's not a lot of people in your lane to, you know, get in your way, but now that's not even the real more so the issue, because like I said, your style is so unique and organic, and nobody can emulate that, and that's what hip hop used to be back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody had their own style, so it's like, you know.
And it's growing it, and once people noticing that, it's certain, you know what I'm saying, it's like anything, once you doing it and you for real about it, you're gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
And if people start noticing that, that's when, you know what I'm saying, music
And
come
by
out
the time
better.
they do know,
and
it's not you super sweet. You like, that's my old shit. Like, you see how sweet I am at doing that now. So yeah, so make sure you keep it up, my guy.
My G.
I appreciate you coming through today. Go ahead and shout out your Instagram or social media handles and all that.
Subscribe to the YouTube, Slim with the Pack, PAC2Ks. You can catch me on Instagram at Slim with the Pack, PAC2Ks. And that's Slim, regular Slim, with, regular spelling with, not wit, none of that other shit, with the, THE, the PAC2Ks. And when it come down to that music, you know, Spotify, the iTunes, titles, you know what I'm saying, Napsters, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, LimeWires, whatever y'all using, you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure I get the JPay. All I know is $LIM, and I'm gonna tell you the first time. That's all you gotta do, because that'll help you. Slim, first time. $LIM, first time. Once you get there, you'll be like going to the just wormhole of, you know what I'm saying, the good Slim with the Pack music, aka $LIM.
And there's only one him, so there's no other copies out there, or nobody can even copy it, even
Nobody
if they try.
can. May see a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, names may be copied, but not the sound like that. It ain't
Right,
gonna
so
be
when you
not
see Slim with the Pack,
imitation.
trust, you ain't gotta work. Is this really him? Nah, it
You
ain't.
gonna
So,
see me. You gonna see me.
that's what it is, man. You know, I appreciate you coming through to the show.
No problem.
It is another episode of Seat at the Throne. It's your man's DJ King. And yeah, there you have it, my guy.
My G.